Bad Wolf. What's going on, guys? All right, so now I made another video called "What Does God Look Like?" and I'm going to go into some other thoughts on that. So, what are the sacred symbols of God? Okay, well, it's kind of a hard question, but let's start at the beginning because there's numerous symbols for God and of God, and things people attribute to Him. But let's go back to the very beginning. Okay, so like I mentioned in my other video, to begin, the very primordial symbol, I guess, for God would be a point or a dot, a circle. Um, I think that's where it starts. Okay. And so, in all the things that I've read and learned and discovered, that would be the first. Okay. Perfection. No matter how big you make it or small you make it, it's that same perfect symbol. But now let's go into um, the first of this. Now, I'm thinking logically as a spiritual being. Let's say God is exploring himself, or he's exploring an avenue um, of this realm, this, dimensional space. Okay. So if you're floating in outer space as a dot in an all, you know, energy encompassing void, your first avenue would probably be to shrink yourself small, to make yourself infinitely large, but nonetheless, you're going to come back to, probably your standard size, whatever that might be, because size to God is probably irrelevant. So, but existing in that space time, you then begin to ponder moving in one specific direction. Well, as you move from that dot to one specific direction, okay, you're forming a line. So I'd have to say that the first symbol of God would be a point. The second symbol of God would be a line. No matter which way you move in any direction, at any size, you're basically forming a line. Well, that line is also, if you turn it this way, a pillar. So a circle or a globe, a line, and a pillar would be the first and second. Now, from there, you've now discovered, your, what is that, one dimension, your two dimension. Now we're going to go to what, your three, third dimension, fourth dimension. Okay, so from there, you've turned that ball and stretched it out in one direction. So the ball becomes a line or a pillar. That now, looking into the next direction, or dimension rather, you move in any other direction. Okay, you can even move back, which doesn't accomplish anything new. So let's, to break ground and finding something new, you move this way, okay, or this way, then this way. Well, now in Masonic lore, you've formed a V, okay, or you turn the other way, you form the top of a pyramid, okay. So I think that would be kind of the third and kind of the new aspect of it. But from there, knowing God to probably have explored every avenue of direction in space and time because he created it, it is it. The next, I think, would be the fact that that unfinished, that open pyramid, to close it in completion, would then be your next movement of symbolisms in space time. So if you break those down, you've got the dot, the line, and a pyramid or a pyramidal shape, which, pardon me one second, coincidentally, is reminding me of this. We're pretty close to it, which is the symbol from Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows, right? So you could say the top, or you could say right here in the center, or you can even just say the circle right here um, is a representation of God. The line, or here the wand, and then obviously the pyramid shape. So if I had to say I would think that this might be, or something close to this, maybe even drawn or designed a little bit differently, would be one of the first primordial symbolisms of God. And of course, once you've done this shape, or like this rather, if you find the opposite thereof and you flip it, now you've got the upside down pyramid. Okay, which this would be actually this represents like the female symbolism. So you've got your male version, the opposite side of it, or the reverse image of it is then the female version. And if you put those together, you have your 6-point star. Okay, now with that, if you take this and spin it super fast, I think it turns into like, what is it, a tetragrammaton? But you spin it even faster, it actually becomes a ball or a sphere. Once again, we return back to that point. I don't know, something to think about. So that's about it, guys. I got some more stuff to do. Gonna have some more videos coming out. And that's it from the Bad Wolf right now. Talk to you guys later. Hopefully you found it interesting. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, and subscribe. Check out the information down below. More videos coming soon.